Alright, sure, yeah, just PAL game that just works. That's good, thank you. I think it was like, I know rolling didn't work without setting everything to PAL, but I think that Conspiracy Weapons of Mass Destruction was like this, where it just worked. Anyway, here we are. This game supports Xbox Live. Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I wonder if it's on Insignia. Hold up. No. Damn it. Insignia does not support Yetisports. We gotta start a petition for that. Can I turn up the singing Yeti even louder? No. I don't think there's any other options. Credits, audio settings, yeah, that's it. Seen these games on your no. This is a Flash game. I am pretty sure. I think, hang on. I thought it was a Flash game. Let me double check that. Maybe you're right. No. Yeah, this game originated as a Flash game in 2004. So, you're thinking of something else. The Steam notification sound? So anyway, we'll have to create a profile. Can I not create a profile? Do I have to, like... How does this work? Profiles. Create profile. Yeah, ski free is a thing. Edit profile. Tapioca. Change name, associate with Xbox Live, and that's all it does. I think I don't care. I kind of hate this menu. I don't know why. It just... So here's our games that we can play. Baseball, Free Flight, Pingu Flight, Snowboarding, Pingu Golf, Half Pipe Racing, Pingu Darts. I guess we'll just play each of them. I don't really think there is like a goal to this that can be done. So I think we're just gonna play each of the mini games. Well, I don't know. Let's just do it. Pingu Baseball. Hard mode is on. If hard mode is locked, here, we'll put it on medium. Smack the Pingu as far as you can.
Let's go.
Ah. Alright. That seems like that was bad. Not really sure what I'm doing. There's like a meter. And can I... It just doesn't get hit very hard. There's... Must be something you can do with that meter. Yeah, the Flash games are not familiar to me at all. I never heard of them back in the day. I don't know.
Let me fly.
I don't know anything about this, but I think we're gonna quit and read the instructions. I think there were instructions. Oh. No, these are the instructions. Yeti and Pingu team up for big points in this Antarctic twist on baseball. Smack the Pingu. That's it. They don't actually tell you how to play it. Maybe if I put it on easy, there'll be like a tutorial mode. No. I don't think this had anything to do with Learn to Fly. I think I do remember Learn to Fly, but that was like a... Hang on. Now I'm looking this up. Learn to Fly Flash game. Yeah, I think this had nothing to do with that. I think that's a different Flash game about penguins. Is it like MASH? Is it... It's not hold, because holding it's not doing anything. Oh, I got him. Holding is not doing anything. I think I'll look up if there's a manual online. I think I need the manual for this. That was kind of a good one. Let's see. Yetisports Xbox manual. On Moby Games, there's someone who has scanned the first page of the manual. Here's a guy. This is quite the post. Finally got my holy grail, Yetisports Arctic Adventures, after 2.5 years of searching. Apparently this game is rare. It's rare because there's not many copies floating around.
Let's go.
Apparently it's hard to get your hands on a copy of Yetisports Arctic Adventure. Yeah, this is a PAL game. This was not released outside Europe. I don't know where in Europe specifically. It's in English. They must have released this in the UK because it's in English. The box art that I have is German. But that's like the one good box art scan. No, can't quite make 300. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that meter does. Did I charge a bit of it there somehow? I was just mashing like every button on the controller. I've tried holding the buttons. How did I do that? I did somehow get some kind of weird animation one time too. Ah. Wait, how am I doing that? Hold up. It's like... Is it... It's like right on the analog stick, I think. Yeah, you gotta press right on the analog stick. That's what it is. It... Come on, get the wind. Let's go. I'm gonna aim for this 100. Come on. God. No, I'm not getting there. Okay, got there. Well, it was a three-way tie, and I, of course, had to give it to this, because look at it. You know, I have no choice in the matter. I had to pick this.
Make me fly.
It was like... No, I don't remember what this tied with.
Please let me fly.
I wonder how you unlock hard. Oop. Oh yeah, okay, it was those two games. I wonder how you unlock that. Absolute banger alert. We'll try medium. We'll see if getting a decent score on medium if I can unlock hard. I kind of wish you could just have that song play the whole time. The rest of this game is a bit pointless. Yeah, on the load screen, there's like a DJ Penguin. I don't know what he's there for.
Super. Let me fly.
Oh, I should have gone for the, Oh, I am going for it. Okay. Okay.
Super. Make me fly.
There's a lot of stuff in the levels that kind of makes me wonder, like, are you supposed to be doing much better than me? Like, there's a fourth number on the score, right? Like, it can go into the thousands. I think you're supposed to be doing much better than I am. Bonus minus 20, really?
Let's fly.
Come on, dude. You can't pick up that 200? Yeah, after the 3 rounds, it just, like, resets immediately, so it's a little weird.
Super. Please let me fly.
Also, yeah, this penguin is annoying, isn't he? The please let me fly lines.
Yoo-hoo.
Okay, that was garbage. I'm dead. He just gets 0 if he goes in the water. Well, did I unlock hard? I assume I did not unlock hard with that. No. Maybe it's on... I feel like GameFAQs is not going to have this, but let's see if GameFAQs says how to unlock hard. Arctic Adventures. No. No, there's nothing. Yeah, there's GameFAQs has literally nothing on this except one post on the forum saying, how long till another post? And it was made 17 years ago. So I don't think we're ever going to find out how you unlock hard in this. I'll look it up. Yetisports, Arctic Adventures, Xbox, Baseball, hard. Well, here, we can go to the xbox.fandom.com page for this. The game got mostly bad reviews. It got pretty much straight 3s and 4s across the board. That's funny. No info there, though. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna find out. I think we're just moving on to the next minigame, Free Flight. Race to the end and finish with as much extra time as you can. Pass through rings. You press A to flap your wings, and you press up to go down. And that appears to be it. It is a bit crazy. Is that really it? Is that this whole... It does kind of seem like that's this whole game. Okay, am I even racing? I'm Tapioca X3 for some reason. But this sort of is just like how... Like, is this really the whole... Because, like, how did they... I don't know that... I don't know if we are racing the other birds. How did they release this, I wonder? Like, it... This game kind of seems like it's terrible. Aw, shit. Okay, that's what the X3 meant. You gotta get to the end without getting pelted by snowballs by, like, an angry bear. But there's no placements. I assume this course has an ending and it's not just, like, looping. Because there's a timer. The numbers are points, because they're not giving me anything on my timer, but there's no points display anywhere. So I have no idea how I'm doing right now. But I'm getting lots of points, I guess. Rank. Multiplier. Level unlocked. Level unlocked. So wait, if I... Did we hot swap to a different bird? Okay, here we go. I unlocked hard for that. I guess that was good enough. Let's do free flight on hard then. Bonk. Yeah, the penguin DJ in the load screen is kind of cool. The load screens are too fast because I've got the game on the hard drive, so you only see him for like 1 second tops. He's kind of cool. I'm gonna actually lose, dude. He's actually a sniper. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, okay. Yeah, the hot swapping in the middle of a race is kind of interesting. Well, it's not really a race. It's interesting that they did it that way. I don't know why it is that way, and it doesn't really mean anything that it is that way. But it's kind of curious, right? The lives are really on the map like that. No, they're too good. They're too good. We gotta beat this. They're too good. The Yetis throw to where you're gonna be, not where you are. They're smart. What? From behind me? I don't know what I expect from this game, but screw you, man. They can throw from off-screen behind you and get you. You need to just keep blindly dodging once they're behind you until you've got some distance. It is a little bit, I mean, this was only released in Europe. This didn't get a super wide release, but it is kind of like, why does this exist? Like, how did this get made, and how did Microsoft approve it for release? How did Microsoft do that? I like skipped the T. Like, I could kind of see this on the Wii, but like on the Xbox, like, man, really? How? Same people that made Neighbors from Hell? Is it really? It's, is it really? I know it's like the same publisher, right? Joe Wood. When you see the Joe Wood logo, you know you're in trouble. Yeah, no, okay. I imagine the PS1 game is better, honestly, because it'll be a bunch of, like, 2D mini games which are probably just more fun than this IMO. Yeah, 2004 PS1. Yetisports did it. Oh my god, really? 2005 even? Why? Whew. Who's buying PS1 games in 2005? What? Yetisports. I'm going this way, man. I don't care. I think there was a ring in there, actually. I think I might have had to care. Whatever. Here's the next one. ...2005 is like the PS3's coming out soon. They're making Yetisports on PS1. Cursed prospect. I'm not going too high. I'm not going anywhere near those Yetis, dude. I'm staying out here. Alright, I did it. Cool. And then it just sends you back here to just do it again. Then it just sends you to do it again. Well, that's free flight. Next is Pingu flight. Carry the Pingu as far as you can. Collect white feathers to boost the albatross stamina. Drop the Pingu and aim for the targets. Ah, no more stamina. The bird just does this. The bird just goes into like a crazy free fall. Okay, you start by launching it up, and then a bird's gotta catch it. Nah, I got owned by the dudes throwing snowballs. They like pushed the... They screwed up my angle. Well, this is kind of just like the worst game ever. I don't know what to say. Okay, you press B to launch the lad. Ah, shoot. I can get him on there. Okay, I think when you're in the death spiral, you really do want to press B to make sure that you actually get a launch out of it, instead of him just plummeting straight to the ground. No. Yeah, there is that path off to the right. I don't know if we can get over there, because it's, I tried to get over there before. Okay, no, we can totally just go this way. This is probably better than the obvious path. Game Design 101. Yeah, check that out. We get the ×2. I don't even know if I need to hit the target if I'm going to be coming all the way out here and doing all of this. Maybe I can just, like, gather score and then just drop the penguin anywhere. All right. See, 5270 is pretty good. Level unlocked. We got hard mode. I feel like I should unlock hard mode for all the mini games. I feel like that's a proper beating the game condition. We have to go back to baseball to do that, but I feel like that's proper, you know? And yeah, no, you're right, Pixel. It reminds me of playing bad games in the 2000s. But a certain kind of bad game in the 2000s. The sort of thing you would find for free online as a kid. Not really, not bad game in the sense that, like, Enclave is a bad game. Just these sort of shoddy things that you'd play anyway, because they're free. We're not getting that. Oh, we got it. Missed the 200. I was kind of hoping this would be like more literal ports of the Flash stuff. I was kind of hoping that it would really be like a bunch of like you know, all those Flash games where you like launch something in 2D and then you got to try to like keep it going as long as possible by like hitting different objects and try to get as much distance as you can. Like basically literally the 2D version of all of these mini games. I was kind of hoping for something like that, and it would just be like a comfy one of those would be on here, but it's all this like 3D stuff that I kind of like less. Well, this score is gonna suck. I've just missed everything. Welp, it's 0. Lesson learned. I think you always go right here. Going left seems like bait. Yeah, I don't know. They made Yetisports games. You know, I mean, there's those PS1 games PMC was posting, but I know there's a PS2 game as well. So, for some reason, I don't know why, the makers of some random Flash games just decided, like, hey, you know, we should just make console versions of this. Like, I'm not sure what... It's a strange sort of lineage to it, where it's like, how did they get access to, like, dev kits for consoles? How did they do that? And then why did they do that? Where did the money come from? Like, you guys are just Flash game devs? Like, how Like, what's the story here? I feel like there has to be one. That was Pingu Flight, though. Next is snowboarding. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I think Yetisports will come back in PS2 thing. Pick up Pingu as you slide. At the bottom, throw the Pingu at the ice statues. Okay. Every single one of these mini games involves violence against penguins. I pick up lots of penguins? Yes. Definitely want the 2x. I'm just dead. Be careful about how you do this.
Let's go.
Alright. Well, level unlocked, I guess. Yeah, you really don't want to miss that 2x. That was like 10,000 points or something I got for just that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I think they want to be thrown. They say make me fly. They want it. Apparently, yeah, it's on the menu. 40,000, damn. It's on the menu. That was a quick one. It's not supported by Insignia. Otherwise, I would totally bully someone into playing this with me. Right, next is Pingu Golf. What is this song? Well, hang on. Now I feel like I need to sit on the menu for a bit so you can experience how good the song is.
Ready?
It's in Yeti. It's in Yeti, I think. But here's Xbox Live. And it doesn't work, unfortunately. Basically, this song is a massive banger. There's no other way to put it. Hit the Pingu into the holes. This is like, we're playing like Ribbit King now. It's like gimmicked golf. Except that it's just fucking Pingu baseball, but with a golf club instead at the start. Like, it's not... Like, I don't think I haven't noticed, developers of Yetisports, that you're just reusing the exact same minigame over and over again. Where it's all about hitting the penguin and then getting points with the penguin. Would it not work? I feel like Insignia could do it. I feel like they could make it work. I've got faith in the Insignia team. I think the holes, I think they mean like that on the left there, like in the windmill. I want the 2x. Ow.
Let's go.
I don't know if there's a way to adjust your angle. I feel like there should be, but I can't figure out what it is.
Let's go.
I'm also not sure that I even have control. Okay, you can press A. Oh god. Well, that's interesting because that's... If you 2x into the 500 and you don't die, that should be a really good score. Yeah, then this guy saves you. And then the hole is right here. So if we can land that 500, if we can land the 2x into the 500, potentially huge. It's just, it just doesn't really work. And I jumped over the hole. Shoot. Maybe it's consistent to go for this hole back here. Am I gonna make this? I'm not gonna make this, am I? Nah, we were in there. Alright, level unlocked. Nice, I got it. I'm a pro at Pingu Golf.
Let's go.
There's like a... Hang on. No. If we hit into that orca, it'll like flip me up into the bow up there, I think. Ah, I missed him.
Let's go.
It's a bit tricky to get this. It's gonna work though. I think you just have to... Yeah. That's not enough power to get up there, actually. Hang on. I might have to just like... Maybe you just do like a max power. That's still not enough power though. Well, hang on. What is that thing on the left?
Let's go.
Maybe we like fling into that. Is what they want you to do. Like, what is this? Yeah. Okay, here's how we get our 2x. And the hole is right there. Shoot. Bounced over it. Come on. Come on. No, not quite. That's definitely how you get a high score, though. You take this route. It's a bit tricky. They hid the orca over here, and that's how you have to do this. I feel like if you want to get in the hole... Oh, there's a 4x? You can 4x it? Hang on. I don't know if they stack. But if they stack, you might be able to, like, get a 4x if you also get that 2. That would be insane. Hang on. And, no, I did not try de-interlacing. Is this game, like, looking like shit? Like, is it super interlaced on stream? I can maybe try to do something. I think it's fine. Didn't quite make it that time.
Let's go.
If I come in here... On transitions, you can see the combing. I'll look at OBS. I'll look at OBS and see what's going on. Okay, too steep of an angle, and it too steep of an angle and you just like land in the snow. I really want to know if the 2x's stack. I really want to know if they stack. Time, I didn't quite make it. The 4x into the hole will be like the ultimate score. Oh, come on. Damn it. What was the speed off of that was so weird. Did you see that? And it only went up to 3. That's not what... What? Hang on. Hang on a minute. The multipliers are additive. It's always 1x, and then when you pick up the 2x, they just do multiplier plus 1. So if you pick up two 2x's, it just plus 1s you twice up to 3x. That's not how multiplication works. That is so lame. That should totally be a 4. That should totally be a 4. I don't even care about getting in the hole anymore now that I know that that's not a 4. Okay, next is half pipe racing, and then Pingu darts. And then we have to return to baseball to unlock hard mode in baseball. Complete 2 laps around the track. Hit the red bow ties for a speed boost. Collect pocket watches to earn race time.
Let's go.
What? Excuse me? Hang on. What? Huh?
Let's go.
Oh, here we go. You gotta release at the right time. This is kind of awful. I don't know if it's coming through at all, but the control of this is really bad. Mostly I would say there is no control. Okay, I'm dead. Well, this sucks.
Let's go.
Okay, wait, I think I figured out the problem. Alright, you really quickly build up a lot of time. I don't have to worry about it anymore, I think. Now we're zooming. Now we're moomin'. Am I dead? I'm dead. Fuck. Well,
Hey, Yeti.
is this a Poggers game? No. I was hoping it would resemble Flash games more, honestly. I think that they've landed in the uncanny valley of development budget for me, where I would prefer them to have just made... I mean, they probably couldn't get this made and released on the OG Xbox, but like, I would have preferred if this more resembled a Flash game, and less resembled like a dirt cheapo attempt at something that's like slightly like above a Flash game, but like not really, you know? I kind of just like Flash games. And this sort of just makes me wish I were playing a Flash game.
Let's do it again.
Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, well, too crazy, too much of a gamer. I really don't, like, I have no recollection whatsoever of the old, Yetisports is not something I had ever heard of before. I was definitely not playing the Yetisports games as a kid. Are they like, these games do seem pretty heavily based on the idea of beating up penguins and throwing them at things. Are they like super violent? I think the fish bones are penalty, so I've been avoiding them. I feel like this, this is obviously not really what they're going for, but I feel like when I officially just like took off and left the course, that should be encouraged. That's how the game just should be played, where you get going so fast that it becomes F-Zero GX and you're just like flying basically for lap 2. That would be awesome.
Let's do it again.
That would be so awesome. I did intentionally let up on the speed a lot there. Looks like Tux Racer. Not wrong. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead. Yeah, obviously you can't fly too high up because it will reveal. It'll let you like you can't do that. Obviously not, but you know. I just feel like it's a hype moment when you build up enough speed that you just completely take off like that. That should be leaned into. Is that really not enough to unlock? That is not enough to unlock hard mode. Alright, maybe there's a 2x somewhere that I didn't see. I think there was probably a 2x somewhere that I missed. Wait, is that it up there? Hang on, I think I might have just seen it. It's hard to tell, because half the stuff that's red on the map is just the bow ties. Oh, here's a 2. No, that's a bow tie. Up here is definitely the play on lap 2, though. Check this out. All like the plus 100s and stuff, and the plus 200 at the end. Oh man, this is the best minigame for sure. Oh, there's the 2x. No, I missed it. Okay, I probably need that. It's a little bit like if you're really, you know, if you're competing with your friends trying to get the high score in Yetisports. Something that I'm sure lots of kids were doing at the time and are still doing to this day. But if you're ever like in a hardcore competition for Yetisports high scores, it is a little bit unfortunate that it's just like, there's the 2x, like you have to get it. Oh, I didn't even have to get it to unlock a level. But it sort of like railroads you into just that route, you know? Well, that's perfect. We've unlocked hard mode.
Let's go. Yoo-hoo!
This is pretty cool. I can't lie, this is definitely the best minigame. I like how fast they let you go, like damn. Look at my penguin. Oh, I'm dead. Shoot.
Let's go.
I'm going up here. It's really fun that you just like take off like that. The physics in this are really good, actually. Tux Racer was not part of Yeti. Oh, no, 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 no. We're dead. We're dead. I'm on top of it. I'm on the ceiling. We're fine. I'm not dead.
Let's do it again.
This is like literally just Tux Racer though, right? No, I'm dead. Ah, man, I really have to stop being greedy with the speed, I think. I just want to like hold down the A button and pick up every bow tie and just go like insanely fast. X. Got it. And now I really don't want to screw this up.
Let's do it again.
Okay, I gotta let off a little bit. I gotta let off a little bit. I'm going too crazy. The penguin is off the rails. Oh, no, no, no. Am I dead? I'm not dead. I'm on like the crappy tier with no points though. And I have no speed, so I can't even go get that 100. They bait you into wanting to go up the walls to get the points, but then this happens. Damn it. Ah. They bait you into wanting to go up the walls, but then you instantly lose control and just fly out the top. I had the 2X as well, and I have no idea where that was. I was just like flying at some point in this track, and then I just saw it off to the side and just went and grabbed it. I'm not going to be able to really replicate that. It was on the right side. It was like up here or something. Nah, it wasn't up here though. Definitely want the 500. Yeah, it's right there. That's tough because it's right after the turn. I had to get like a really lucky angle for that to work. I'm not gonna get that again, probably.
Let's do it again.
No, man, like I didn't even try. That wasn't even me trying to go up the sides. You just sort of like lose control when you're that fast. Wait. Own a mini CD with Yeti games that came with a jar of Nutella? What? Are we experiencing even weirder levels of pack-in game here? On the GameCube, we played a Starsky and Hutch game that was apparently given away in cereal boxes in France. The PC version was. but same game. So we've played a cereal game box on stream before. Is this a Nutella game? Buy a jar of Nutella. That's a 500 on the side, not a 2x. Buy a jar of Nutella, get video games.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, there's a different 500 that I can aim for. Is it up here? Is this where the 500 I was getting before is? Yeah, it's right there. My penguin is like dead though, I have no speed. Just get some back, alright. I'm ready. Just like fly up the side. Ah, nope. Nope, now I'm on the ceiling. We're fine though. The ceiling is allowed. There's nothing up here, but it's not death. This is interesting. There's a little bit of leeway there. You can hang out on the ceiling. No 2x, but I think I'll just accept it. There was a 500 there as well. I think I just accept that because I'm not actually shooting for any score in particular. But if anyone wants to beat my score, you just have to get the 2x on half pipe racing. You'd be able to do it. Alright, Pingu Darts is next. And then we gotta go back to baseball because I didn't unlock hard mode. Throw a snowball at the Pingu to knock it into an active sector of the board for points. Sectors of the board will be activated randomly every round. What?
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, so this is like a very unpleasant game. I understand.
Let's go.
The hell?
Let's go.
Yeah, you need like a very, so what's happening here is you are aiming the snowball relative to the position of the penguin, which means you need like a really light touch on the analog stick, otherwise it just flies off the edge.
Let's go.
There we go. Some gaming is happening now. Level unlocked. That was good. Yeah, the double one is kind of bad, but the double 8 there just like guarantees hard mode. And this sure makes it very insured for Tycoon's Day. Yeah, sure does, doesn't it? That's weird. The whole game like froze up there.
Let me fly.
How did it... I'm aiming down right so that it'll hit the penguin down right and push them up left. And it just... This is bad. This minigame is actually shit.
Let's go.
How does that go? I am what? This minigame is actually shit. First of all, the fact that most of the dartboard is deactivated.
Let's go.
Yeah, the snowflakes are the part of the dartboard that you're allowed to hit for points. So most of the pizza slices of the dartboard are just 0 right now, actually.
Yoo-hoo.
Which is an insane decision, because it's already really hard to actually hit the dartboard. So, like, just give me my points, you know? Ah, bullseye. Bullseye counts for something still, though. In that case, can I just, like, time... Can I just, like, time this? And just try and always hit the center and just screw the wedges. Oh, shit, the ×3. I gamed. I'm kind of gaming, except it's on the 1x slice. So I'm kind of not gaming. No. All in the triple section, though. That's pretty good. This is a terrible way to do darts. I hate this. What? Okay, no, I think we have to throw later if we want to get down. I think we got to get him on, like, the downwards arc. But then that still knocks him up. See, like, that is such, like, I have such a light... I wish I had an input display so you could see how little I was touching the analog stick, and it flew all the way to the side. Okay, hang on. I think that it's not actually physics-based. I think that if I want to hit the 8 wedge, I think we actually hold left on the stick. I think we do... that. No. I have no idea, dude. It keeps going to the right. And then that time I'm holding right on the stick and it goes left. This is awful. I actually kind of hate this. Well, yeah, see, look what the stick does. Like, as I rotate the stick, you could see how the reticle was moving relative to the position of the penguin there as I rotated the stick. Like, what? I'm barely touching it, man. I don't know what they want. No, too high. I feel like if you want a good score at this... Oh, bump the mic. I feel like if you want a good score at this, you literally just hit the reset button until you start with an 8 wedge. If you don't have an 8 wedge active on the first round, you just reset until you do. A bit too late, I guess. The arc of the penguins is random too. Like, the penguins don't always get sent in the same way. So you can't really consistently line up shots because the penguin is jumping different every time. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. This is the worst minigame. This is the worst one for sure. Pingu darts. So we have to go back to baseball because I didn't unlock hard. I gotta understand the lore behind Pingu baseball. Wait, oh right, it's right on the analog stick. This is like... This one has the weirdest controls. It's right on the analog stick, and then A to swing. It's A to start your swing, then once the bar appears, it's right. And then A with timing. Yeah, if I get to that orca, he might send me to some kind of, like, high-scoring zone. There's the 2x. Oh, that was enough. Level unlocked. Alright, great. Great, apparently that's enough. I think this is the other worst mini game, just because, like, I'm not really sure. I feel like you can't really get that much out of each swing, actually. Hold. Hold. 2x, let's go. Now stop. Alright, that's a little bit better. 770. What the? Okay, jank alert. Well, let's go see hard mode then. This is just... Forget about that map. Let's do hard mode.
Let's go.
Come on.
Okay, this is clearly the way. You go through this arch, you hit the 100 and the 200 along the way, and then you also get the 2x at the very end. Like, what?
Come on.
Yoo-hoo!
No. This might take some attempts. It's just kind of janky, you know? These penguins, the control does not feel good. Okay, well this is still a massive high score, actually. That's still 1,000, so that's good. Can do much better, though. I didn't get, like, any of the stuff leading up to the 2x. And that time I just slammed into the wall. That was 709 without the 2x, though. If I could just get that, that would definitely be... This is, like, definitely how you get the best score. That's just gonna be a 0. Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Well, there. I'm not playing more of this. I think that's good. I think that's good. And that should be hard mode unlocked in every minigame, which... You know, that's pretty much... Oh, I'm just looking at the same one over and over. Pingu Flight, got it. Snowboarding, got it. Golf, got it. Half pipe, got it. Darts, got it somehow. Got it through sheer luck. The only other thing in this game is... Foursquare Challenge. Let's just see what... I assume this is just some kind of format for playing multiplayer minigames. Yeah, claim squares by playing a game and setting a high score. Capture squares from your opponent by beating the score on that square. 4 in a row wins. I guess I picked this square. And then it sends us into this.
Let's go. Yoo-hoo!
I'm not really feeling the need to play the four square mode. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I guess I could sit here and play 16 more mini games. But I kind of think we're good, you know? I don't remember where the 2x is on this map.
Let's do it again.
I guess it's 4 if I just win all 4 mini games and I just get the 4 in a row. I guess you're right about that. I guess I'll do it then. Fuck it. I'll do it. If it's only 4, I can probably... It takes a lot of resetting to get a good score in some of these mini games. This mini game is really easy to get a good score on. I think we'll win this easily. Yeah, I'll just win 4 head. No big deal. No 2x though. Sucks. I like missed it somewhere. That still says high score though, so I guess I got it. I guess I got it. Yeti captures square. Awesome. Well, I tell you what, we are gonna continue this. I'm gonna step away for a sec though. If we're doing this, I am gonna step away for a sec. I will be back in a moment, and then we'll finish up the 4 square mode or whatever. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this completely silent screen. I think we're being made to play free flight here. Oh. Okay. So I think I have to beat his score at free flight hard in order to take this from him for working on the... Or I could just do snowboarding, and then Pingu golf hard, and then Pingu flight medium. This is Pingu flight. Yeah, let's just go this way. Let's just go this way. I don't exactly remember where the 2x is.
Let's go.
I don't remember at all where the 2x is, actually.
Let's go.
Hey, there it is. Those penguins didn't really hit that much, but that's still probably good. I don't know how important the throwing the penguins at the end is compared to picking stuff up along the way. I missed the 2x this time though. Shoot, I'm stupid. I am stupid. Well, this score is gonna be bad. The snowballs do affect the Yeti. You can die to hitting the snowballs kind of hard. I don't know if they just touch you, if that's okay. But I've definitely lost an attempt to that exact thing I just did. Shit. Well, they're probably gonna beat me then on that. They can probably capture that square. What's Pingu gonna do? Pingu is stupid and is still trying to complete the diagonal. Pingu doesn't realize that the way the turn order works, he can't do this. I will win if he does this. He has to stop me. Because he's gonna go here next. I'm gonna go here, and then he's gonna go here, and then I can just go here and win. It's like he has to take this now. I'm gonna try to trick the computer into doing something. If I do this, and I guess it doesn't matter either way. Let's see, Pingu Golf is next. Pingu Golf Hard. That's the one, I think, where we had to aim left. And then hopefully hit that 2x in the back, right? Yes, it is this one. No, shoot. It's just bad.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's having... I know what the strategy for a good score here is. It's just hard to hit it consistently because you get stuck in the snow a lot. Well, that's just nothing. That's just nothing. Great. It went over the spoon. I didn't get into the giant spoon. I don't know what happened there. I didn't know that was possible. I guess I gotta intentionally crash the penguin once we get to the spoon. Now I know. Shit. Over the hole, dude. I'm just gonna try and get this stuff then. 100. We're not making it to that. Well, that's a terrible score. That's a completely terrible score. Is he gonna try to take one of my spots? No, he's gonna try to block. That's a bad strategic move, Pingu, because I can still win next turn. Whereas if you took one of my squares, I would have to take the square back, and it would delay me by another turn. Bad tactical play, Pingu. Pingu flight medium 9600. Pingu flight is hard. Yeah, I don't know about beating that. I actually don't know if I can beat that. We gotta try. Oh, is there a Joker button? I didn't see it. I don't know what Joker does. Yeah, I'm totally not getting... We want to go this way. Yeah, like that's not... If I could have instantly taken a square there to win, that would have been awesome. Oh, we're not getting the kind of scores that I need in order to beat him here. I'm gonna have to like auto take this square. If possible. I think I should have just kept going. Yeah, I should have just kept it going. I didn't see that feather, to be honest with you. That's probably... Yeah, okay. If I can just do that exact thing again, then we're still in there. We're still in there if I can just do that again. Then we'll get over 10k. We're not getting that again, though. It's gonna be like 3... It's close, right? My totals... Okay, no, we got it. We got it. That should be GG. Yeah, Yeti captures square. Get the hell out of here. Wait, Pingu's turn. Why do you get a turn? Why does Pingu get a turn? I win. What is this? I got 4 in a row. He can't beat me at this. Yeah, that's right. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I guess he gets a chance, maybe. So when you get 4 in a row, that's like, they have to also... That's probably a good mechanic. They get a shot at stopping the win. Well, there you have it. That is now actually everything. Oh, the high scores are, this is like entirely Xbox Live based. I don't even think I can see my own high score that I set locally in this. Is that, can I really not? It just... You really just can't even see your own high scores? Oh, mine, if you go left. Well, I think that's good. I'm gonna stop the timer there, because I think that's good. I have unlocked everything. I have won the competitive multiplayer mode. There you have it. Yetisports Arctic Adventures. Give me a moment, and we'll get this thing wrapped up. Six out of 5? Maybe. Could be. Possibly. No. But maybe. So, that was Xbox number 130, Yetisports Arctic Adventures, done in 1.5 hours. I unlocked the hard mode and set a score in it for every minigame, and I also won Foursquare mode. There were no sewers. Every level was just ice themed, of course. How was that? Was it any good? Should you all go out and buy Yetisports Arctic Adventures for your Xbox collections? No, you should not. What do I even say? I almost wanted this to be more like Flash games than it is. I almost want this to be cheaper. Like, it just... as it stands, it's like these 3D mini games, right? It's these 3D mini games that honestly just like suck. The mini games all suck, of course. I think that the half-pipe racing one was definitely the best one, because you could get going ridiculously fast and it was kind of fun. Other than that, the minigames kind of just ranged from like tolerable to sort of pretty bad. I think they sort of lacked depth in scoring, where like I feel like I found pretty good routes for score, where it's just like, I don't really know. Like, you just aim for the ×2 and the stuff that's around the ×2. That's how you play a Yetisports minigame, apparently. It's not, you know, there's probably like a theoretical max high score that back in the day people would have just hit on Xbox Live, and then that's that. You can't beat that guy because he's just doing the correct route and he does it correctly. So not really that big of a fan of the minigames. But yeah, I just kind of wish that, like, I don't know, I'm down to play like a bunch of just like actual Flash games. I don't know what the Yetisports games were like, but let's actually look it up. Yetisports Flash games. If I go to Google Images, yeah, I don't know, something more like... something more like that. Is probably just like better than these like crappy 3D things. Because like as it stands, this is like above games that you would have found on a website back in the day. Like this, you know, it's you know, they're 3D, they've got assets. This sort of thing would not be running in your web browser in 2004, but it's also like it's like sub what you would ever play on a console. So it sort of just lives in this zone where like, it's not a Flash game. I don't feel any Flash game nostalgia, but also like this is a cheap piece of shit still. So I don't really know what we're looking at. Yeah, right. And I do like Flash games generally. Like even if the Yetisports ones were very basic, that's totally fine. You know, a good Flash game often is just like a basic score-based thing. You know, it's almost like the exact type of design philosophy of like early 80s arcade stuff, you know? Super simple gameplay, and then you just hope that it's like addicting and you want to get a high score. That's the appeal of them. And this does preserve that. Like, these are still simple score-based mini games. Like, I kind of get it. But like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This game is just getting a 1 from me. Like, there's nothing I can say to convince myself to not just give this a 1. It's a massive fucking 1. It's obviously a 1, and playing it kind of just makes me want to go boot up Flashpoint and play some real Flash games instead of this. That's where I'm at with it. It is slightly, this is slightly better, though, I will say, than I was expecting. I was expecting a much worse game, somehow. Going into this, I was prepared for, like, the genuine worst thing on the Xbox, and it's probably not. Like, as far as, like, if you took it home from the store, how mad would you be? I think you'd be more mad at, like, Conspiracy Weapons of Mass Destruction, if anyone remembers that playthrough. I think that game is worse than this. In terms of just, like, poor construction of game, I think that's worse than this, though I did end up liking that one kind of more. Tapioca review 2 out of 5. Look, the mini games are bad. That's what it comes down to. This is a collection of 7 mini games. I'll put it really simple. This is a collection of 7 mini games, probably 5 of which I never want to play again because they're bad. And like 2, I'm like, okay, that one was kind of alright. But they're alright at best. And they don't scratch the itch that I want from this game, which is some fucking Flash games. I want to go play a Flash game instead of this. And that's, you know, if you were losing to games made by one guy in 2003, then like then your game is shit. It's a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 5, rather. This would probably be a 2 on a 2 or a 3. I might even give it a 3 on a 10 scale, but 10 scales are complicated. Since, like, are we talking a real 10 scale or the IGN 10 scale? This was a couple months ago at this point, but there's someone in the Pi Discord who finished a game he was playing, and he posted in the gaming channel. He said, like, oh, I just finished whatever game, I forget what it was. And he said, probably the worst game I've played in a long time. I really didn't like it. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. I think that's what he said. I think it was a 6.5 out of 10. It might have just been a flat 6. But I literally was just like, that is an insane IGN scale, dude. Worst game I've ever played, 6 out of 10. It's just like, damn, dude. Yeah, I mean, I think that most people who are not streamers probably just wouldn't play shitty games, right? Like, if the game sucks, you would just quit it. So, you know, it really takes special circumstances to just want to actually sit here and play garbage all day.